in has drifted. So Gillespie, $2, and they're just about set. The red light is on, and they're racing and getting away very nicely. Time to Trade really flashed out of the gates to lead from Crystal Dane. Spirit and Fire's going up on the outside. Gillespie's on the inside. Stormy Aura's handy. Then Ulikai, followed by Apollo back in the centre. Well back is Dolly M. And back last of all is Crystal Dane as they settle fully into stride. It was Icemaker who was outside of Time to Trade. So Time to Trade as they disappear into the sun, leading from Icemaker. Spirit and Fire went up out wider. Gillespie's getting a beautiful run, but it is back on the inside. Stormy Aura's looking for a run through in the middle as they straighten up. Then Ulikai for the back in the field with Crystal Dane and Dolly M. Gillespie's getting pretty badly held up here, and Spirit and Fire has raced up to Icemaker. Gillespie trying to come through nearer the inside. Also now Stormy Aura starting to come through inside the 250 though, and Spirit and Fire has broken nicely clear. It is doing it well over Ulikai, coming through Apollo late, but it's an easy win to Spirit and Fire. Spirit and Fire won easily from Apollo. Third on the outside, Ulikai. And then Stormy Aura Gillespie got trapped there on the inside. Has been a poor spot to be today. And they were followed by, behind them, Crystal Dane. Icemaker got tired. Dolly M was out wider, and Time to Trade really cracked, as we've seen a lot of the leaders do today. And Spirit and Fire, number one, has got the money here. Number one, Spirit and Fire, has done it easily for Kate Whitten. Sat wide. It didn't matter. It's put them away. Looks a nice type. This trial was very good. And this really flashy type, Brittany, gave it a massive push from the backyard, suggesting every now and again she sees one in that backyard that really catches her eye, and this was one today. And it's raced away to win comfortably for the Bairstow team. And Katie Whitten, who didn't panic out wider, 1 3/4 a long neck, 1 3 12 11, 1 3 12 and 11. And Gillespie was in all sorts there on the inside. It's just been a horrible spot to be today. And there's nothing really much Newman could do about it. You know, I haven't watched the replay yet, but the leaders were collapsing on him. Time to Trade, Icemaker coming back in its lap. And it was all down the 4 or 5 lane mark, out a little bit wider, where the action was coming. 1 beats 3. And third is 12, Ulikai, who ran pretty well, the former South Australian, or Victorian actually. And fourth in Stormy Aura, which got held up behind them and eventually got some clear running. Apollo's been a good effort. It's really motored late, got badly held up. It's probably a touch unlucky not to finish closer, and has really steamed through. Let's go downstairs though. Be a very happy Mark Bairstow.
Yeah, Mark Best, I can't believe it paid $5 after you declared it on the radio this morning.
No, very good. Just seems the more you put on, the more better price it gets if they like something else.
Obviously, it's got a bit of a future here. You should have some fun with it in the West.
He's a bit better than the fun horse, I think. I really like, when I like a horse, I get something set in my mind, and he's not far behind. I reckon he's better than Damn Ready. There, that's the statement early.
Yeah. So what gave you a good feeling about him?
He's just electric. He's very light on his feet. He's very athletic. Got a good sprint. He's got pace. He's half mad, but I like that.
He looked well today, and when Kate jumped aboard, as Brittany pointed out, he got right on his toes. He wanted to race.
And he has been placed to 1600. So it gives you a few doors to open.
He got a long way back in Sydney the other day and finished off strongly. So
yeah, and then the wetter the better, they reckon. So that's unusual for me.
Yeah. So what do you think his best trip is?
I would have said 13 or 1400 personally, but time will tell. But you know, it's easy to make a statement after they win, and I'm all pumped up and excited. But I like the horse, and I like the way he goes about what he does.
Wages for the week anyway.
Yeah, the wheel's just turning nicely now again, so that's good.
Well done, Mark.
Thank you.
Here we go, Mark Bairstow there, and Brittany right on the money with the pick of the yard.
Well, you honestly, you can't miss it. It's a really, really nice looking type. He's a big, strong boy. The Bairstow, typical Bairstow type horse, they always present really robust, strong horses, and that's what he was. And I think today being able to be sitting 3 deep, I don't think that was necessarily a bad spot to be, because he was able to come down the middle of the track like we've seen so many do today. And the other runner there, Apollo, there in second. It's a horse that once it learns to put it all together, which on the corner it was a hard watch. It was running through the bridle, its head was getting up high, but the way it finishes, if it eventually learns just that respect through the mouth, I think it will win its fair share of races. But it is already a 5-year-old, so there's plenty that have tried, and maybe he just has a mind of his own. And then the other Eastern States runner, Yolkwi, was the other one there. So the imports to WA were predominantly in the first 3 there.
Okay, so Kate Whitten, she'll jump on those scales, and then great to see her riding winners, and she didn't panic there. She was 3 wide without cover. That was the best place to be, basically.
It was, and I dare say, Kate, the Bairstows would have been comfortable with you coming down the middle of the track today?
Yeah, they've actually said that. Just give him a easy run, uncomplicated. He hasn't been around that way ever, so just keep him as balanced as possible.
Your first time on the horse, what are your first impressions?
He's really nice. Like, he really towed me into the straight and let down nicely. Sort of had to give him one just to keep his mind on the job, but once he switched back on, he kicked away from him again.
A lovely win. Congratulations, Kate.
Thank you.
Yeah, one to Kate Whitten there, and thank you to Peter Antonis and Brittany Taylor. Looking forward to Saturday when we're back.